and I'm filming myself. There you go. That's vlogception for you. Where have you gone? What do you think of that?
I think that's pretty cheesy. Just remember,
excellent.
The CIA are watching you through that. I always like the look of the printworks. It reminds me a bit of New York.
Yeah, it is very well designed. So we come into Manchester, it's always nice to have a bit of a spur of the moment change of scenery. Go out to the printworks, which always looks lovely.
Yeah, it's just a one-off thing. I mean, twice in 1 week. When you're hot, you're hot. Oh, hello. Welcome.
This is like your home away from home when you were a kid, isn't it?
It was actually. I used to love coming down to Affleck's. It was better when I was a kid.
Well, it's an odd situation. I rushed back from Manchester. Jen and I came back earlier than otherwise we would have. We'd have probably stayed out and had a meal, because I was invited to a small gathering for a few residents in West Horton over an issue that had come up, and they were just having a celebration of victory, basically. So I went along because they invited me. I said, yeah, sure, I'll stop for a bit. And knocked on the door, no answer. Rung the bell, no answer. So come straight on. It's an odd situation. I've had that with people before. They've invited me to things and then pretended to not be in. But that was when I was a kid, and it was just cruel kids in the area. I've never had it as when I was an adult. That was an odd experience. Hey guys, it's been a long day and I've had plenty to do, but I want to talk about the game pickups I've done yesterday and today. And the reason I've done this and not really bothered with a lot of pickups for a long time is because I picked up some really rare games. And so let's go through what I picked up. Okay, first of all, I'm going to talk about two that I got because I do this. Whenever I see very cheap games, I always pick them up because it's well worth it. If you get 5 or 10 pence games, then they're actually cheaper than buying a replacement case for any cases that you got damaged. So I picked up Pro Evolution Soccer 4 and Cricket 2004. But the thing is, whoever's had these, and you can see by the quality of the cases, they've been loved and played with care. So they're actually better quality than the ones I had in the collection up there. So they're going straight into the collection when I finish this as my primary copies. The next one I want to come across is, and it's not rare, let's put it that way, it's like £1.50 or something, Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. And yeah, it's in pretty good condition except for that crack in the case. So this will get a replacement case when I get around to it. But the manual's here in reasonable condition and the game runs, so I'm very happy with that. Now, cheap ones aside, let's talk about the good stuff. The ones that I'm really wanting to talk about, because some of these I've looked around for a long time and I've never seen them, so I'm really happy to have finally got them. And the first of them is SimCity with dinosaurs, basically. Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. It looks really good. Nice quality case, but apparently it's been owned at some point by someone called Kev. Written on the case, written on the disc, and sadly there's the remnant of a pre-owned sticker there, but the manual is here, the game runs, and the disc, and the case even, is in very good condition, so I'm really happy to have picked that up. Now, that was all well and good, but the next bit that came up is even better. And I'm going to go through both of them very quickly. First, dot hacks, 1 and 2. So I have Infection and Mutation, both with the manual and both with the disc. Ta-da, there we go. Very happy to have this. This one, however, seems to be in a replacement case because its disc I've had to put in with the manual because it was put in on top of the disc, and I don't want to get them scratched. So I've slid it into the manual so it'll be held in place, and at some point I'll find a replacement that has a flippy disc thing, so I'll be able to put it back together in the right condition. And let's move on. The next one, I've looked for this for a long time. Suikoden 4. Really nice quality case. No manual though, I was very upset with that. Especially since it was originally out as £32. And the list actually said 32 quid on it, but when it was scanned at the counter, for some reason it came up as 18. So of course we were going to have it regardless. So yeah, very happy to have got that, especially at a good price. So actually Jen bought that one. I shouldn't say I got it. Jen got that for me as a treat, and she also got this next one. But that, I've been looking for ages. It's really good as well. It's fun. It's a decent role-playing game, and I'm looking forward to playing through it. Now, here's the last but not least. By a long way not least. I saw it in the shop window and thought, hang on, it's got a slight bit of damage on it. Should we go for it? And Jan said it's the best condition version we've ever seen. And she's right. She's right by a long shot. And I won't beat around the bush anymore. It's Shadow of the Colossus. In really good condition. The damage I saw is that little bit there. A little bit of damage on the case. A little bit there. But I didn't see that in the shop. Saw it afterward. But my goodness, watch this. Slides out. It's in wonderful condition. So like I said, someone who has owned this before has really loved their games. Great condition there. Great condition on the manual. It looks wonderful. I'm so happy with this. And great condition on the art cards. Have you ever seen it secondhand with art cards? I haven't. You never see the extras when you go to buy things secondhand. They're just never there. They just disappear. I don't know how, I don't know why, but they're just never there. It's like, well, actually, I can understand why sometimes. The Yu-Gi-Oh games we've got, they don't have the Yu-Gi-Oh cards in them for obvious reasons. They've been bought as a present for a kid, and the kid has played with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because you would. That's kind of what they're for. That's part of the draw of the game. So I wasn't expecting to find the cards in this, but there they are, all four, and in great condition. So I'm just going to be very careful putting this back into the box. This is going to sit in the collection and be cared for with love. I'm going to get a plastic cover for it so that I can protect it so it doesn't get any damaged any more than it already has. And I'm so happy to have it. So thank you, Jen. It's added nicely to my collection. I didn't think I'd ever see it in that good condition, ever. But there it is. So I'm very happy. Anyway, that's really all I've got time for today. It's been a weird day. Another case where we just went out and spur the moment and got benefits from it, really. So anyway, I've got to go now because I've got a lot of work to do with the comics in the morning, so I need some rest. See you later.